Rabbi, you ready?
That's because of the guy William Berman, who's the mashgiach on. We're starting the Ayin Gimel. Paleo. He sued the government because he used to give ashgacha on what's it called? He used to give ashgacha on a butcher store in Comac, a conservative ashgacha wholesale. Pegimo. What did I say? Pegimo. Okay.
Pegimo.
Tanya we learned. So yesterday, the Gemara, the Mishnah, we went through the shoot of Bet Seudot, and we had Rabbi Yochanan ben Berukah who held that every Suda is three betzim, and we had Rabbi Shimon, and Rabbi Shimon was, according to Rashi, he had two positions, right, Eli? Two positions. One position was that really a Suda is 4 betzim, and the whole loaf is 8 betzim, and that's what I consider to be a Suda. However, when it comes to Eruv, he was Mekel, and he took 2/3 of that. If a guy's really stuck, he'll, if he's on a diet or something, he has less than a full Suda. He has 2/3 of a Suda. So now, Tana, we learned v'hatzi hatzia letameh tumat ochli. So we have the shiur of a Suda, the loaf is either 3 or 4, right? The hatzia lifsol etakviyah. Half of that, 2 betzim, right? 2 betzim. What did it do? No, the loaf was 8. Chetzia lebeit menuga. Half of the loaf is 8. Half of the loaf is a pras. Half of the loaf is shiur 1 suda. 1 suda is the shiur you have to eat in the beit menuga to become tameh. Hatzi hetzia, half of that is lefsol etakviyah. That's how much you eat of food that's tameh to make your body tameh. That's a gezerat rabbanan, like we said, in order that you shouldn't eat bread and eat tameh, and then you'll drink terumah and you'll be metameh the terumah. Chazal said, if you eat enough tameh food, you become tameh. Now we're up to hatzi hetzia. A half of the half. So the half is 4, the half of the half is 2, and half of the half is 1 bitzah. Hatzi hetzia for letameh tumat ochlim. Look at Rashi. Hatzi hetzia letameh tumat ochlim. So Rashi says, Rabbi Yochanan ben Berukah kediitle. Going to Rabbi Yochanan ben Berukah the way he holds. The hainu kabetza haseravia. Hare Rabbi Yochanan ben Berukah holds that 6 is 2 sudot. Half of that is 3. Hatzi hetzia is 1.5. Hatzi hetzia is 0.75. Right? Hushi bikikar shel rov hakav. Kida amar mechza sachar lachem vani. Nimtza kikar bepundion rov hakav is a quarter of a kav, which is 6 betzim. Hetzia gimel betzim lebayit menuga. Half of 6 is 3 for bayit menuga. Hatzi betza. Hatzi hetzia is betza umechza lefsolat gviyah. That makes you tameh. Velotumat ochlim gimel rev'ei betza. 3/4 of a betza. Ul Rabbi Shimon sheshi'er bekikar mi gimel lekav. So kikar shelema is 8 betzim. Half of it is 4. Hatzi hetzia is 2. Hatzi hetzia is betza. What do I need to know about tumat ochlim? So that's a machlokin in general. What the question? Why do you need a kabetza for? Rashi holds it less than a kabetza doesn't mekabel tumah. And Tosfot says no, it's mekabel tumah but doesn't give the tumah. And it's not mekabel hechsher. Okay.
It's not mekabel b'mega.
According to Rashi, it's not mekabel b'mega. Less than a kabetza doesn't mekabel tumah.
According to the other opinion, it does mekabel.
Mekabel tumah, it's not mekabel hechsher. It's not mekabel. It's not metameh others. Okay. Says the Gemara, V'tana didan mai ta'ama lo tani. How come in the Mishnah it only says chetzian, chatzi chetzia? Why doesn't it say chatzi chetzia? It's a braita. Why they leave it out? Says the Gemara, Mishum dolo shavu shi'urayhu lehadadi. Because it's not 100% equal. Look into Rashi. Lo havya shi'ur tumat ochlin, chatzi shi'ur psul giviyah mitzumtzam. Not everybody agrees that it's exactly a half. Yesh she'omrim pachot v'yesh she'omrim yoter. Some say the betzah of tumat ochlim is a little more. Some say it's a little bit less. The Tanya we learned kama shiur chatzi pras. What's a half a pras? Bet betzim, 2 betzim. Haser kim'ah, missing a little bit. Divrei Rabbi Yehuda. Rashi, the Tanya, Kama shiur hatzi pras lefsola tegviya that makes you pasul if you eat it. Haser kim'a Rashi bepetzim ketanim shi'arum. You don't need the full regular size bitzah. They use the smaller type of bitzah. And extra jumbo, they use jumbo. V'aliba de Rabbi Shimon, ve'amar ve'matnitim bepetzim. Going to Rabbi Shimon that says bepetzim. He says, yeah, it's 2 betzim, but the slightly smaller type. The Rabbanan, they're slightly smaller. Rabbi Yossi Omer, no, betzim sohakot. 2 betzim large with the full measure. Shi'er Rabbi estimated bet betzim ve'od. 2 betzim and a little bit more. So this bet betzim sohakot means you give the benefit of the doubt. And then you have bet betzim ve'od. There's actually an extra measurable amount. Says the Gemara, kama ve'od. How much is this ve'od? Ehad me'esrim bebetzah. On every egg, you add a 20. So on 2 eggs, you add a 10. Look in Rashi. Haser kim shi'er Rabbi. Sa'ahat. Rabbi counted a sa'ah that came in front of him, like we'll see later. Umatzah leminyan kabin sheba. The sa'ah is 3 kabin, right? Askelab gudu, right? So the gimel is that there's 3. Sorry, my mistake. There's 6 kabim in the sa'ah, right? That's the vav. Right, gu is vav is the 6 kabin in the sa'ah. So Rabbi, they brought him a sa'ah, and he found according to how many kabin should be in it, yoter mikaf dalet betzim lekav, that there was more than 24 betzim in a kav. Dahainu lekikar shel shelishit kav. When you have a kikar, that's a third of a kav. Yoter mehet.
What is that, 8?
So when you have a kikar, that's a third of a kav. If the kav is a little bit bigger, then the third of a kav is also going to be a little bit bigger. Right?
How much bigger is it?
We're going to see. Right? Yoter mehet v'chetzia. So therefore, the half of the loaf is going to be more than 4. Hatzi chetzia bet betzim ve'od. Hatzi chetzia is a little bit more than 2. How much is the ve'od? Ehad me'esrim lebetzah lekol betzah. 1/20th of a betzah per betzah.
1/20th per betzah times 8.
Times 8, times 100, times 200, whatever it's going to be, you're going to always add 1/20th of a betzah per betzah. Dahainu lehatzi pras. So when you have a half a pras, which is 4 betzim, no, so half a pras is 2 betzim, so you can add a 10. Lehatzi pras, ehad me'eser bebetzah tosef. That's what Rashi learns. That's how his girsa. V'yesh sheshonim. Some have the girsa echad mimem bebetzah, that it's 1/40th of a betzah. Umefarshi, and they explain lebet betzim tosefet the gores echad mimem, and they're saying it's for every 2 eggs 1/40th and no more. V'amedakdek belashon hazeh, but if you work through it, if shala hamido, it doesn't work. Later in the Gemara, V'ani shneim shamati, I heard both. Okay. So that's when you're talking about the Hatzi Chetzia, when you're talking about the Shul of Solat Gviyah, there's either a little bit less, well-rounded, and ve'od, 10% more on the bitzah. So if 2 bitzim is 2 ounces, he's going to be 2.1 ounces. Right? Joey, Albert invites you to sit next to him in the Kiseh Kavod.
You never told me to come sit to Albert. Albert, you never told me to sit.
Sorry, not everybody gets
You always,
everybody.
you always bother me with the
Rabbi,
book.
every 20 bitzot, you add another
Yeah.
bitzah, basically?
What?
Every 20 bitzot.
Every 20 bitzim is another bitzah. Correct. Let's see. So the Gemara says, so that's when you're talking about lefsula tekviyah. When it comes ve'ilu gabe tumat ochlin, when you're talking about tumat ochlin, Tanya Rabbi Natan Rabbi Dosa Amru kabetza. When they say that a kabetza is mekabel tumat ochlin, kamoha v'cheklipata, like the egg with the kilipa. V'chachamim omrim kamoha belo klipata, like the egg without the kilipa. So it's not necessarily a half. Rashi kamoha v'cheklipata alma lo shavi lehatzi shiur tipsol gviyah. The iler Rabbi Yehuda haser kim'ah, right? Haser kim'ah by mehev. It's a little bit less than half. Ve'iler Rabbi Yossi betza v'klipata sohakot by mehevi. It's a betza and a klipata. It should have been over there. Betza v'klipata. Ve'iler Rabbi hare ve'odot ba'i. You're not making a half of his 10%. Of his 20%. Chachamim omrim kamoha belo klipata, without the thing. Nami zutar fetz, much smaller afilu mipalgeshi ura da hatzi pras. So it's not clear at all. It's definitely not. It's not exactly a half. Not exactly a half. If you hold that it's talking about a betza beli klipata, it's not a half of two betzim with the kilipa. Therefore, our Tana didn't say chatzi. The Tana of the Baraita, Kanere, he holds it's exactly a half. Says the Gemara, Amar Rafram Bar Papa, Amar Rav Hizda, Zud Devre Rabbi Yehuda Rabbi Yossi. Our Mishnah is the words of Rabbi Yehuda and Rabbi Yossi, that they say that the shiur pesul giviyah is either two betzim up, two betzim down. Not our Mishnah. The words of this Braita. Rabbi Yehuda says be betzim haser kema. Rabbi Yossi says be betzim sohakot. That's shiur lefrot at the part. The Chachamim omrim. The Chachamim say kebetza umechza sohakot. The shiur that you have to eat to be mitameh in the house, right? Lefsolat hagviyah is betza umechza sohakot. Betza umechza. Why? Man Chachamim. Who's the Chachamim? Rabbi Yochanan ben Berokah. Why Rabbi Yochanan ben Berokah holds that shtei seudot is 6 betzim. One seudah is 3 betzim. Half of that is 1.5.
So Hatzi is...
Pshita. What?
That's Hatzi Hetzia?
That's Chatzi Chetzia. Pshita, of course. The Mishnah, I read the Mishnah. Rabbi Yochanan ben Berokah is 6. So this is 1.5. So Hakot Atal Shvin. He's telling us that his betzim are generous. You're not being chinchi. So Hakot. So now, the Rambam says, I paskin like Rabbi Yochanan ben Berokah. Why? Because he's Chachamim. They call him Chachamim. They call him Chachamim means the halakha is like him. That's why the Rambam holds that the shiur of the seudah and of a pras and of all those things is 3 betzim. Is a kabetza. Tosfot says, since in the whole Shas we say that kabetza letumat ochlin, that's the standard sugya de alma is like that. If that's only according to Rabbi Shimon, who says 4, 2, 1, so then the halakha must be like Rabbi Shimon, because in the whole Gemara, except for on this page, it's always kabetza letumat ochlin. So Tosu says that proves to me the halakha is like Rabbi Shimon. You call them Chachamim, what can I do? They made a mistake. But it's really the halakha is like Rabbi Shimon. That's why, according to, we call it Shitat Rashi, we say that a shiur seudah is 4 betzim. And the siman they give you to remember the mahloket is Rashi has 4 letters in his name. The Rambam has 3 letters in his name. Right? No.
Moshe.
Rashi has 4 letters in his name. Rashi's name is Shlomo. The Rambam has 3 letters in his name. The Rambam's name is Moshe.
It's a complicated.
But that's the stem.
Rashi's 3 and Rambam
It's the
4.
item maker of the Siman is hundreds of years old.
It's not. You have the Aleph and you have the Rambam.
100 years old. But that's the Siman. Go by how many letters in the name. And don't use the acronym, use the name. Okay. Ki ata Rav Dimi, when Rav Dimi came, Amar, he says, Shiger Bunyas, or Bunyus, the Rabbi. Bunyus sent to Rabbi, Modya de Kundis, de Min Nausia, Nausa. No. Look in Rashi. Bunyas is his name. Shema Ish. Modya Kundisa, Shema Sa'ah. It was a certain Sa'ah, de Bin Nausa me Oto Makom. The Ritva said they had a Masorah that this was an exact measurement. This was an exact halachic measurement. It was a Bunyus must have been some wealthy guy. He got his hand on some antique item that was known to be muchzak with the right shiur, and he sent it to Rabbi. He says, Rabbi, Kanere in those days, like nowadays, they had big machloket between the Hazon Ish and Reb Chaim Noah and all the different shiurim. So here, Rabbi, you're the Gadol Ador. Here's one. I bought it. I got it. Go figure out for us how much is the shiur. So he said, V'shi'er Rabbi estimated how many eggs are in it. Matan v'sheva esre be'in. 217 betzim. And that was a se'ah. Now, we know, based on our calculations, that a se'ah is supposed to have 144 betzim. Because you have 6 betzim in a log. You have 4 log in the kav gives you 24. You have 6 kav in the se'ah, which is 144. So what was going on with the se'ah that's supposed to be exact from some like fantastic item, and it's way off? Says the Gemara, se'ah deheicha. Which se'ah are we talking about? Now, there's another piece of information you need to know. That for some reason, and I don't know why, they added on to the se'ah, they changed the measurements. They made an official decree, and they added on to the measurements. So in Yerushalayim, they added a certain amount, they added a shtut, and then in Tzipori, they added a shtut. Whether it was the Beit Din that did it, I don't know exactly how, but the measurements got bigger by a shtut 2 times. So let's see. He says, Eid the Midbariot, if it's the original Midbariot from the Midbar from Moshe Rabbeinu, Kuf Mem Dalet Haber. It's 144. Eid the Yerushalmiot, if it's the Yerushalayim ones, Kuf Ayin Gimel. It's 173. Ve'id the Tzipori, if it's from Tzipori, Resh Zayin Avyan, it's 207. But 217 is Bichlal not in the calculation. Let's see Rashi. Simit Bariot. What?
Shtut is not 24.
No, let's see. It's a Shtut Milbar. So that it becomes a Shtut of the new number. It's a 5th. You add a 5th of the old one, which becomes a 6th of the new one. Shtut Milbar. From the meaning a Shtut of the new number. Nothing like Talmudic technology with those 6s that it's is it a 6th of the new or the old? Shtut Milbar, Shtut Milgav. Most people they give up right when they hear those words. Okay. Timid Bariot Shehem Vav Kabin 6 Kabin. V'kaim Alan Kav is Daled Lugim Velug Vav Betzim. Hare Kav Daled Betzim Lekav Kuf Mem Daled L'Se'al 144. V'id Yerushalmi Tamrin Lekaman. We say later the Od Fot Shtut Al Se'ah. It's a 6 more than the Se'ah. Shaitabi Me Moshe, that was in the days of Moshe. V'Shtut Heviu Mi Bahutz. The Shtut is on the outside, meaning the Hainu Hamishit Kishiur Rishon, a 5th of the original number. Hare Nitosvu Chaf Al Kuf. So if you're taking a 5th from 100, you add on 20, right? V'Nitosvu Hamishit Al Mem. The Hainu Chet. So now I have 28. 28. Now I have 4 left. Right? Ubetza Haser Homesh al Dalid. And 0.8, onwards. So I'm going to add on 28.8 on top of 144. So it's practically 29. Hare Tosefet Kaftet Chaser Homesh. Tenem al Kuf Mem Dalid. You have Kuf Ayin Gimel minus a fifth. Ubahu Batzir Humsha. The fact that it's 1/5 left. It's 172.8. They called it 173. V'id Tzipori. The Amrin and Lekaman we say later. Yeteral Yerushalmi Shtut Mulbar. The Tziporit is again 1/6 of the final number, which is 1/5 of the original number extra. Matan v'sheva Havyan. It's 207. Again. Le'me'a esrim tosefet. For the first 100, add 20. Le'ayin. For 70, you dalit. Right? Add on 14. Tosefet. She'en homesh shel ayin. That's a fifth of 70. Sheni tosaf alehem chelek chamishi. Shemitchila. Shu chelek shishi lemidah gdula. Fifth of the original, a sixth of the new one. So now you're holding by adding 34. Da'aynu shtut milbar. Kilomar ala hamisha heviu shishi min hachutz. What's a shtut milbar? When you have 5, you add a sixth, it's a sixth of the new number. Hare tosefet lamed dalid, add 34, al kuf ayin gimel, on 173. Hare resh zayin, you have 207. Ubetosafot shel gimel abetzim, you have 3 extra eggs. Homshin, lo dak, you didn't add. Share meheshbon harishon haser homish. From the first line, you buy 172.8. Now you're going to add on 0.6, right? You're still at 0.4. It's not even most of it. So you round it down to 207. You're not up to 0.5, so they rounded it down to 207. So how come in this item there was 217? The most there should have been, if it's a sa'ad, if it's exact and everything, there should have been 207.
120.
Let's see, you're a detective, but we're not going to get there right away. We have to take a stop first. So we say, Le'olam de tzipurit. Really, it's a tzipurit. But aiti halta shadi alayu. This thing was created so that when you take out the hala, you'll have a sa'ah left. So it was a sa'ah tzipurit, plus the hala of the sa'ah tzipurit, which is 1/24. When you take out the hala, you'll have the full amount. Aiti halta shadi alayu. Look in Rashi. Aiti halta shadi alayu b'sa'azu. In this sa'ah, shehuva lefanav, that was brought in front of him. Haita sa'ah siporit. There was sa'ah from siporit. Ve'halata, plus the hala. Shekesheyatlu halata, when you take out the hala, ta'amod al sa'ah, it will be a sa'ah. V'shiur hala is echad mikaf daled, 1/24. Says the Gemara, 1 second. Halta kama havyan, tamani. 1/24 is only 8. Right? Shehare, she'en echad mikaf daled.
4 and 100.
Bekuf tzadi be. That's 8 is 1/24 from 192. V'lo dak behalatan shel tetvav betzin anotarim ve'oleh liot. It's a little bit more than a hatzi betza. 8, 9. It's still not enough.
So that's 215.
What?
We're going from it's a quarter of. I mean, it's
1/24.
It has to be 1/24 of 207.
You said that Rashi says it's 8. It's really 8.5.
Yeah, okay. It comes to 9, but it comes out to 215.
Why 207 out of 200?
Right? So 217 you didn't get to. The most you can get to is 215, 216. It's not getting there. Says the Gemara, Aiti halta shadi alayu. Halta kama vitmani akati batzir, it's too little. Ela aiti ve'odot de Rabbi shadi alayhu. Oh, take the ve'odot of Rabbi and put it on. Right? So now the ve'odot of Rabbi is for 200, you get 10. Right? So from 207, you get to 217. Then you have from the extra 7 bitzim. What do you have? 0.3? So he says, it's more. Right? So he says, it's more than that. Since it doesn't equal to a whole betzah, lo hashiv le. It's 217. In the end, it comes out to 0.8. But it's not. What's the goal? So they didn't count it as 218. Look at Rashi. Ha'aiti ve'odot Rabbi. Sheshi'eru matzah lekol bet betzim shel midbariyot ehad. For every 1. Mimem ehad lekol bet betzim shel midbarit. Now this is the first lashon in Rashi. Oh, so in the first lashon, according to the second lashon that Rashi said before, that it's 1/80th, and every 2 betzim is 1/40th, right? Mm-hmm. So then in 2 betzim, in 200, you get a whole betzah.
20. You get 10. You get 5.
No.
At 1/40th of 200, it's 5.
Every 2, you get a 40th.
Right. Every 2 betzah, you get a 40th? Not 1/40th?
Let's see. Haiti ve'odot Rabbi, shebshe'er u'matzah l'chol bet betzim echad mimem, to have it lepei betzim betzah, you're right, you get 1. For 180, you get 2. For the 47, you get a little bit more than half. So what will you add, Eli? 215? So now you add these 2.5, you're up to 217. Yachi tfei mi matan v'shivsat. Shani kivan de lo have betzah lo hashiv le. Because it's not a whole betzah, we're not going to count it. Kach shamati belashon echad. I heard that. V'kash yali begava. The idaikat beshapir. If you actually do the math, tfemi betzah have it. The 2 it adds up to more than a betzah. Shareh beve'odot shomem zayin betzim shelo hashavta. And the 47, you have more than, because 80 is a whole. 47 is a little bit more than half. Yes, yoter mechatzi betzah. Ubechalatan shel tetvav betzim shelo hashavta. The halav, the other 15 betzim. Yes, yoter mechatzi betzah. You have more than half a betzah. So that's already 1. Vegam lemala betosefet tzipurita Yerushalmit. I had 2/5. I had 0.4 shelo dektaknu b'hem. So when you add up all the change, you wind up at more than a betzah. You're going to be at 218. So that's why Rashi said that the lashon that says that it's 1/80th in every betzah, and you're adding all those on top of the halal doesn't work. So therefore, ubilashon aher shamati. But the other lashon that I prefer, Rashi says, elaiti ve'odot shel Rabbi shadi alayu. Bring the ve'odot of Rabbi and put them on. Vedal halatan me'acha. Forget the halal. They didn't put the halal on there. V'chi parchinan. That's why it says ella, right? In this lashon, it's ella. Throw out the first answer, right? V'chi parchinan me'matan v'shev aviyah. When it's 207, bring the ve'odot of Rabbi, which is 1/20th of every bitzah. Shadi alayu, throw it on. The havel matan eser be'etz, 10 bitzim. Matan v'shivsa. Hey achi tafelu. When you add the ve'odot of Rabbi, 1/20th of every bitzah from the 4, and the 2 homashim that we didn't add, and it's more than half. Mishani, kivan de lo have a bitzah, since it's not a whole bitzah, lo hashiv le, they didn't count it.
They both get you to that stage where you're more than 117.
More than a half, but it's not 218.
The other one's 218 full, so it's closer.
So we say 217. Tan Rabbanan. Se'ah Yerushalmit. Yeteral midbarit shtut. They added a 6th on to the midbarit. The shel tziporit yeteral Yerushalmit shtut. Nimtzat shel tziporit yetera al midbarit shlish. Comes out that the tziporit is more than the midbarit 1/3. There's a problem. The math doesn't work. Says Gemara shlish deman. 1/3 of what? Ilema shlish de midbarit. If it's 1/3 of the midbarit, mechti. Shlish de midbarit kam mehave 48. It's 48, right? 48 is 1/3 of 144. Vilu odfa, but how much more is 207 than 144? Is shitim v'tlat, is 63. Not working. Not working. Ve'ela shlish di Yerushalmit. It's 1/3 of the Yerushalmit. Shlish di de kamahavya. Yerushalmit is 187, right? 183. Kamahavya. What? 173. Kama havi hamishinu t'manya is roughly 58. Nechi tilta, minus a third. Ve'ilu otva shitim v'tlat. So it's not exactly a third. It's close. We got close. It's not a third. Ve'ela de tzipori. It's a third of the 207. Shlish tideh kama havi shivin nechichada. It's 69. Ve'ilu otva samach gimel. 69. 63. Also, it's not really there. Ela amar b'miyah hachi kama. This is what it says. Nimtzet sa'ah shel tzipori. The sa'ah of tzipori is yetera al midbarit karov l'shlish shela. Right? The tzipori, the sa'ah of tzipori is more than the midbarit, almost a third of itself.
Not 63, it's 69.
Almost its own third.
So you go with the other.
Tzipori, yetera al midbarit karov l'shlish shela, almost a third of the midbarit.
I'm sorry?
The final,
But now, you like apple.
the final support
You
is
like apple most.
more, is a third, is a little bit more, a little bit less than a third of the original measurement.
But you have a Holland chalet.
The addition
No,
is what?
She should support 69. And she was 63.
The shlish dida samachter. Nimtza shel tzipori yetera al midbarit karov l'shlish shela, almost a third. Right, almost a third of the new one. So 63, 67. V'shlish shela, and the third of that karov lemechza de midbarit. The 69 is almost the half of the midbarit, which is 144. 69 is almost half of 144. Matkif la ravina. Midi, karov tani. Did the Braita say karov? Who cares? Ela, wait to hear Ravina's answer. Ela amar Ravina hachi kama. Nimtzet shlish shel tzipori. The third of tzipori. Right, what's the third of tzipori is 69. Beve'odot shel Rabbi. When you add on the Rebbe's ve'odot, right, the 120th
Okay,
per bitzah, yetera comes out more al mechza shel midbarit than half of the midbarit, which is 77. Shlish bitzah, third of a bitzah.
that's it.
If we make it half,
144.72. Sorry. So it comes out.
216.
What?
216 you get.
No.
I was trying to tell you 63.
Rabbi, the third of the tzipori with Rabbi's ve'odot is half of the midbarit plus a third.
20th
69 and 5 and 70.
Rashi.
69.
Ki misha'arat le beve'odot. When you add on the ve'odot, the ashkach be Rabbi, the shi'er ba matan v'shivsar avei. From the 217, havishlish didu, a third of that. What's a third of 217?
72.
Ayin bet v'shlish.
2 and a half.
72 and a third. V'yetera, and the mechz of the midbarit is 72. Right? Nimtza.
Go down.
Shlish betzah. So the difference is a shlish of a betzah. Okay, that's close enough.
216, the number, wasn't the number
Anyways, we're
217?
supposed to round up. We had extras with the Odosh Rabbi. It wasn't all exactly 217.
218 we said.
17 plus.
Yeah.
So it's
Right.
218,
17.6.
good.
That's
No,
worse.
less than 0.6.
You're not making it better.
Why not?
Because we're saying it's already a third more, so you're saying it's a little bit more than a third more.
More than a third more. Okay.
So what? If you want to know, if you have, it comes out like this. If you have 2/3 of a tziporit, you have a midbarit. Right? The shiur hala. Well, I don't know if I need a shiur hala from a sa'ah, but you want to know you have a sa'ah midbarit. That's a what's it called? That's a. As you want a sa'ah midbarit, it's 2/3 of a tziporit. Practically. Tanu Rabbanan. Tanu Rabbanan. Reshit arisotechem. You have to take a reshit from your dough, right? Kedei arisotechem. You only have to take halal if you have a shiur that's the amount that you make dough. V'kama arisotechem. What's your dough? Kede arisa isata midbar. The way they would make dough in the midbar. How much is that? V'kama isata midbar kedichtiv. V'ha'omer asirit ha'efahu. So now, and if an ephah is 3 se'ah, right? If an ephah is 3 se'ah, so every se'ah we said is in the midbar, in the midbar, Yossi. 144 times 3 is 432.2. Sorry, 432. Right? Asirita ephah, the ha'omer asirita efahu, right? 43.2. 43.2. Mikan amru. From here we said, Zayin reva'im kemach ve'od hayavim bechala. So a reva is a kav. Right? Why is a kav called a reva? Because it's a revi'it. It's a quarter. No, sorry, not kav. A log. A log is a revi'it because it's a quarter of a kav. Zayin reva'im. 7 kabim of kemach ve'od plus a drop. Hayavet bechala. Why? Because every log is 6 bitzim. 6 times 7. 42. Plus ve'od is 1.2. Right? 43.2.
Oh, cool.
Right? Mikan amru zayin reva'im kemach ve'od hayevet bechala. Shehen vav shel Yerushalmiyot. When they came to Yerushalayim and the midot got bigger, so you didn't need 7 anymore, you needed 6. Exactly. Why? Look in Rashi. Shehen, let's go. Kedei efa gimel sa'im b'menachot yalifla beperek hatodah. Dechtiv, ha'efa ve'habat tochen ehad yihiyeh. Dechtiv, ma'aser bat min akur. Ve'kur sheloshim sa'im. A kur is 30 sa'im. And a bat is the same as an efa, which is a tenth of a kur. So if a kur has 30 se'im, and a bat is a tenth of that, that's 3 se'im. And if an ephah is a bat, then ephah is 3 se'im. Right? Ma'aser dideh kama v'gimel se'im. Va'omer asirit is a tenth of gimel se'im. Shehen yudhet kabin, which is 18 kabin. Shehen ayin bet lugin is 72 lugin. Right? The ephah is 72 lug. Asirit, the ayin lugin, a tenth of ayin lugin is zayin lugin. Asirit of bet lugin is chomesh alog, a fifth of a log. What's a fifth of a log? If a log is 6 bitzim, a fifth of 6 is 1.2. Right? V'ainu tekamar zayin reva'im ve'od. Right? Reva'im, rev'ei akav. Reva is reva akav, which is zayin lugin. Ve'od betza ve'chumsha. Betza 1.2 bitzim. Shem vav Yerushalmiyot. Sharei vav midbariyot. 6 midbariyot became 5. Right? Nish'ar lanu log midbari. We have 1 log of the midbar left. Ve'chumsho. And a fifth of a log of the midbar. Right? Because we've made 6 into 5. What's left? 1 and a fifth. That fifth put onto the log that's left, and it becomes 1 log. Clear? Right? If every 6 becomes 5, that's how they added the shtut milbar. Right? So when you have 6, it becomes 5. Now you have 1 and a fifth, which is 6/5. Make the 6/5 into 5, becomes 1 log. So I have shesh Yerushalmiyot. Good. Now, when they added the 6 on the Yerushalmi to Tzipurit, the 6 became 5. That's what it says in the Mishnah Hala, right? Shehen hamisha shel tzipori. Hamesh in the Mishnah Hala, hameshet reva'im hayavim behala. Mikan amru, from here they said, ha'ochel kemidah zu, if you eat in a day 43 betzim of food, hareze bari umvorach, he's healthy, he's blessed. That's how much Hashem gave you. Lo tutiru mimenu ad boker. Yeter al kan רעבתן. פחות מזה מקולקל במעיו. He's got stomach issues.
Pahot me 86 ounces.
Yeah.
A lot of dough.
Yeshur hala. What is it? 3.5 pounds of bread?
A lot of bread.
What? I don't know. That's how much man they had in a day.
Maybe for the whole family.
No, per person. Hareze bari Rashi she'ochel kol tzorko umvorach. I think it's like a whole pint. Umvorach she'eno ochel yoter midai. He's not eating too much. Uchtiv beter l'sheim techzar. Okay. So that's now. If every betzah l'chaora, every betzah. This is talking not weight. This is talking volume. If every betzah, all right, we need 43 betzim. If every betzah is 2 ounces, 2 fluid ounces. So if every cup has 8 ounces, I need 86 ounces. So l'chaora 11 cups of flour is hayav and halal. Now you got 88. 11 cups is good. More than 11 cups, you don't need to make a beracha.
Up to 11.
5 pound in a 5 pound bag, you get around 16 cups. So you don't need a full 5 pound bag. A little bit less than that. In weight, and when they do it in weight, so the Rambam calculated that in weight you need takach daram, 520 daram, which Chamavad used to say is 1 2/3 of a kilo.
Dram is a gram, no?
No, daram is 3 grams or 3.2 grams, depending on which daram you find.
1 point.
Dirham is an Egyptian coin, Ottoman coin.
It's a coin, right?
But 4 pound, yeah.
No, it's around 3.6 pounds.
UAE, they still use the dirham.
Yeah. But nowadays it's an artificial dirham. I don't know if the weight is the same, but the old dirhams that they find, the weight fluctuated between 3 and 3.2 grams. Anshe Hatzer.
Production variance.
No. The kings, they got cheap. They cut from the.
They knew.
Every king had their different pictures.
Not because of the pictures.
Because of everything. They had
They cut it. It was all intentional. It was like the Fed manipulating the money. It was nothing. Absolutely. He thinks it was a mistake. They put less gold in by mistake, and nobody noticed. The guy, they waited. He says, "Because my nose is not as big as the king before."
But during the time of the king, even the time of the king of Israel, there was all the currencies were different also. Throughout the 400 years, the second Beit HaMikdash,
All the money is different.
Yeah, but it doesn't mean that they had different weights.
the currency itself was different. Was each, you could say a shekel, they found 4 different measurements.
Maybe, I don't know. Anshe Hatzer. Over here you see clearly, they added, they subtracted, it was intentional. Anshe Hatzer ve'anshe merpeset. If you have a Hatzer, that people live in the Hatzer. And then there's a second floor, there's a merpeset, and then there's people that have aliyot that live on, that go in through the merpeset. Right? Sheshachechu. They forgot velo irvu. And then they make an eruv together. So the people on the merpeset have an eruv among themselves. The people in the Hatzer have an eruv among themselves. But they don't have an eruv together. So now, you could carry upstairs, we could carry downstairs. Rashi says, what about the fact that there's a ladder? Rashi says a ladder is not a problem. Because the ladder has a din mechitza and a din petach. So it's like we're ratzu me'arvin echad, ratzu me'arvin shnayim. Kol shegavoa asarat tefachim, anything in the Hatzer that's 10 tefachim tall, lemerpeset. That goes to the merpeset because it's easy for them to use it. Other people have to lift up. Pahot mikan, if it's less than 10, lehatzer. That belongs to the people in the Hatzer. For example, chulyat tabor ve'asela. If there was a well dug in the Hatzer and there's the stuff that they dug up that's put on the side, or a sela, you have a rock in the Hatzer, givohim asara 10 tefachim tall. Lemerpeset, that stuff goes to the merpeset. Pahot mikan, if it's less than 10, lehatzer. V'med dvarim amurim that we give it to the merpeset. Besmucha, if it's close to it. Aval b'mufleget, if it's far away. Filu gavoa asarat tefachim lehatzer, because they can't reach it. It's too far away.
Why don't they just say if you could reach it or if you can't reach it? Why are they giving 10 tefachim measurements? If it's closer to you, it's yours. If it's closer to me, it's mine. Why do they make a whole?
The 10 tefachim is for distance or for height?
10 tefachim tall, 4 tefachim away. ואיזו היא סמוכה כל שאין הרחוקה 4 טפחים. Says the Gemara, Pshita, it's simple. Lazeh bepetach ve'lazeh bepetach. If this guy just opens up and uses it, Hainu halon sheben bet chatzirot. That's like a window between 2 chatzirot. Rashi. Kelomar bet chatzirot shelo irvu. V'yesh reshut achat simucha lahem. There's a reshut between them. V'nochal l'shtem l'shtamesh ba. And they're both able to use it. Hainu kepetach zeh, like an opening that's easy to use. Hainu halon sheben bet chatzirot. Kelomar halo mibayalan ma'idina. We don't have to ask what the halacha is. Im asul l'shtem or mutar. The hainu halon sheben bet chatzirot. That's the law of the window between 2 chatzirot. It's not bad. Ratzu echad me'arvim, ratzu shnai me'arvim. They want to make 1 eruv, they want to make 2. Ve'im lo irvu biyachad, if they don't make the eruv together, shenehem asurim l'shtamesh ba. They're both not allowed to use it. Im reshut shel arba'ahi, if it's 4 wide. Ve'en reshut pachot midalit, u'minalan da asurim ba. How do we know? Tehaga bekotel sheben shta chatzrot. And when you have a wall between them, it says, Hayehu berosho perot. If there's perot on the top, elu olim mikan ve'ochlin veken elu. They both go up and use it. Bulvad shelo yeridu lamata, but they can't take this stuff down. Alma we see, kol heicha deshavu letarvayu. When both of them are equal use, asri adadi. Since they both have a right on it, they all sit on each other. Vegam bereshut nemucha me'asara. When you have a reshut that's less than 10, amrinan makom she'en bo dalet al dalet. Mutar lebnei reshut ha'echid mereshut rabim lechatef alav. The makom paturu. Ha'id bedal. If it's 4x4, it's a karmelit. It's asur for both. That's the first thing. Chalon lazeh bepetach v'lazeh bepetach. It's asur for both of them. Who are you going to give it to? Since it's there for both of them have equal access to it, and it's 4x4, so it's like a karmelit. Neither one could use it. They could both go in, but they can't take in.
Take it. It's under a certain height. That's only if it's under 10.
So
If it's the same usage for me and him, if it's easy for me and it's easy for him, asur for both of us. Lazeh bepetach, lazeh bepetach. Now Rashi says we're going to use 2 terms through the Gemara. We're going to use the term zirika and shulshul. Rashi says, "Kol zirika lemala me'asar." When I say zirika, it doesn't mean it's 700 feet tall. 10 tefachim. Kol shulshul amok me'asar, 10 tefachim deep. Kol tashmish noach tekarinan le petach. It's not 10 up and it's not 10 down. It's less than 10, higher or lower. So let's see. Lazeh bepetach v'lazeh bepetach hainu halon. That it's asur for both of them. Lazeh bezrika v'lazeh bezrika. Both of them have to throw. Hainu kotel sheben bet chatzirot. That's when it's 10 tall. Lazeh b'shulshul v'lazeh b'shulshul. If they both have to lower down. Hainu harid sheben bet chatzirot. That if it's 4 wide, neither one can use it. Lazeh bepetach v'lazeh bezrika. For me, it's less than 10, and you have it's higher than 10. Hainu derabba baravhuna amar of Nachman, who said that when it's equal to one and it's high from the other, that we give it to the one it's equal to. Right? Lazeh bepetach v'lazeh bezrika. Lazeh bepetach v'lazeh b'shulshul. Hainu derav Shizvi. That's where Shizvi's statement also over there. He said the same thing by a haritz. That the guy who it's closer to, who it's equal to, gets to use. Less than 10 gets to use it. Lazeh. Lazeh b'shulshul v'lazeh b'zrika mai. If it's 10 up from this guy and 10 down from that guy, what's the halacha? Amarav shenehem asurim. They're both asur. Zirika and shulshul are both no good, so you both don't have easy access. So it's asur for both. V'shmuel amar notnim oto lazeh shebeshulshul. We give it to the guy that lowers it down. Shelazeh tashmisho benacha v'lazeh tashmisho bekasher. It's easier to lower it than to raise it.
So you can't say it's not.
What?
It's not really not hard.
Who shulshul?
Easier.
Yeah, it's just a little easier.
I think that the other guy is easier. 10 tefachim.
10 tefachim is nothing, yeah.
Nothing. It's easier than standing on your foot and lowering down with strength. Lazeh bepetach. Sorry, lazeh b'shulshul Rashi. Kigon hatzer zu. Zu gevoha mizeh. Hatel yud v'zu nemucha mimenu yud. That it's higher than this one and lower than that one. Mai lishnehem bekashehu. V'areim shavim bo ve'osrim ze al ze. They're both equal. Da kol shulshul amrina dekashehu. Or dilma, even though shulshul is kasher, legabe zrika, have shulshul tashmisho ben achat. It's easier. Umutar v'zeh shebezrika asur. Im lo irvu elu im elu, unless they made an eruv together. But if they made elu lasman. Says the Gemara, Rav says they both asur. Shmuel says we give it to the Lotosha b'shulshul. Not shelazeh tashmisho benachat. The guy that has shulshul is benachat. Velazeh tashmisho bekasher. The guy that has to go up, it's kasher. V'kol davar shetashmisho lazeh benachat velazeh bekasher notnim oto lazeh shetashmisho benachat. Tanan, we have in our Mishnah. Anshe hatzer ve'anshe merpeset sheshachechu ve'lo evu. Kol shegavo 10 tvachim lemerpeset. V'chol mikan lehatzer. Kasal kadaitach my merpeset b'nei aliyah. Rashi says the aliyah is 10 tefachim above the merpeset. So the guys on the merpeset, all the ArtScroll people could look, they climb up into their merpeset. They climb up into the aliyah for the merpeset. So from where they are, it's bishulshul. And we say we give it to the b'nei merpeset. Alma kol hazeh bishulshul v'lazeh bezrika notnim oto lezeh shebishulshul. So what I know. No, there's some people that live on merpeset level. Now, I don't understand some things. So what? The guy's bishul shul. From his apartment, it's bishul shul. But he walks around on the merpeset too. So from the merpeset, it's benachat. Rashi kigon sheyesh badiurin delididu avech tel shebehatzer shaveh lahem betoch 10.
The merpeset should be matir the apartment? Is that what you're saying?
I'm asking, even if I don't have anybody living on merpeset level, everybody walks up. But the merpeset is like a hatzer, no? No, the merpeset is nothing. It's just an entranceway, so that's not a dirat.
The merpeset doesn't have its own people?
No.
That's the havamina. Nobody lives on the merpeset. Kamash Malan, no, the merpeset has people.
Sukkot.
Don't be late, everybody.
What do we say if they both have access?